Hello Dr. Doris and Dr. Dean. So we are from Group 12 who would like to present about the influence of socio-economic factors on family wealth, income generating activities and household income for the subject LMEP1612 Family Economics Planning. Hello, my name is Amani, so I will start with introduction. First is introduction. The family wealth may be referred to by an accumulation of valuable wealth and resources that may be valued in terms of physical products or monetary worth is referred to as wealth. So, income-generating activities may be from various sources to support family wealth. For example, the different streams of income are earned income, business income, interest income, dividend income, rental income, capital gain, and royalty and leasings. So, household income is the total income of everyone living in a certain home or place of residence. So it covers all types of income such as salary and earnings, retirement income, government payment that are close to cash, such food stamp and investment profits.
This is the method part. The first one is study design. The study uses a questionnaire to collect information on household income, expenditure, and saving patterns. The questionnaire is divided into 5 different sections that each represent a different part of wealth and its factor. Part A contains demographic information and background information regarding the head of the household. Part B contains the information regarding household income and expenditure. Part C is the perception regarding debt and household saving. Part D is the allocation of their family time, and Part E is about their family wealth generation plan. About the data collection, this questionnaire was generated through Google Form and distributed to the public for almost 3 months to collect as much as possible data for this study. Respondents for this study were used as study sample. A total of 671 people who are heads of household from different countries such as Malaysia, Vietnam, South Korea, and Japan were selected as the study sample. Data collected from the questionnaire through Google Form was analyzed using statistical pack for social science. All data that has been analyzed were presented in this report in the form of pie chart and tables. For the data analysis part, family wealth and income generating activities, the test that has been used was Bremen test, while for the household income, the test that has been used was Pearson test.
Results and discussion.
Hi, my name is Amani. So today I will explain about descriptive analysis. Descriptive analysis is one of the most important steps for conducting statistical data analysis. As we can see the first chart pie, which is count of gender. There are 64.8% from the surveys is male, 39.3% is female, and the rest prefer not to tell the gender is only 2.4%. Next, head of household marital status are divided into four choices, which are married 65%, divorced or separate 3%, single 28%, and widower 4%. So most of the head of household marital status is married. Okay, now we move to the household education level. There are various types of education level, which are PhD 2.98%, SPM 11.62%, SPR PMR PT3 is 8.79%, STPM 5.69%, bachelor's degree 33.23%, certificate 11.03%, diploma 14.61%, master's degree 11.48%, and others 0.30%. The top household education is bachelor's degree, which is 33.23%, and the lower is other education 0.30%. We can conclude from this chart pie, most of head of household have a good background education. Inferential analysis. Socioeconomic factors including gender, marital status, and highest education level are divided into 3, which are family wealth, income generating activities, and household income.
Correlation between gender and family wealth. Based on the table, for the question, your savings are kept at the commercial bank, so the spearman value 0.74, which means it does have a strong positive interaction. Savings that are kept at Abu Haji show a spearman value negative 0.78, indicates strong negative interaction. Same goes to savings that are kept at Amanah Saham and Unit Trust, which each shows spearman value negative 0.47 and negative 0.12 respectively. The savings that are kept at the stock market shows strong positive interaction with the spearman value 0.80, while savings that are kept at insurance and saving bank boost show with positive interaction with spearman value 0.008 and 0.053 respectively. Savings that are kept at cooperative bank show negative interaction with negative 0.34 spearman value. Savings that are kept at buying real estate show with positive interaction with spearman value 0.025. And lastly, savings that are kept at other are with negative interaction with the spearman value negative 0.091. However, most of the interaction are near to zero, means almost no interaction. Next, correlation between education level and family wealth. Spearman correlation between highest education level and wealth correlation. Savings that are kept and commercial bank show strong negative interaction with the spearman value negative 0.60. Same goes with the savings that are kept at Amanah Saham, Unit Trust and stock market that show the spearman value negative 0.053, negative 0.001 and negative 0.059. Savings that are kept at saving bank also show weak negative interaction with the spearman value negative 0.011. For the savings that are kept at cooperative bank, it shows spearman value 0.041, means with positive interaction with savings that are kept and buying real estate show weak negative interaction with the spearman value negative 0.12. Lastly, savings that are kept and others show weak positive interaction with the spearman value 0.127. However, most of the interaction are near to mean, zero mean also no interaction. Lastly, correlation between marital status and family wealth. Marital status on family wealth correlation. Savings that are kept at commercial bank show negative interaction with the spearman value negative 0.053. Next, savings that are kept at Abu Haji show spearman value negative 0.093, indicating weak negative interaction. Move to the savings that are kept at Amanah Saham with the spearman value negative 0.075, show weak negative interaction. Same goes to unit trust, stock market and insurance with spearman value negative 0.0880, negative 0.091 and negative 0.057. That's mean with negative interaction. After that, savings that are kept at saving bank show weak positive interaction with the spearman value 0.013, spearman value 0.019, and savings that are kept at cooperative bank show it has weak positive interaction. Then, savings that are kept at buying real estate show weak negative interaction with the spearman value negative 0.020. And lastly, savings that are kept at others show weak positive interaction with the spearman value 0.064. However, most of the interaction are near to zero, mean almost no interaction.
Okay, as you can see the table, spearman correlation between gender income generating activities show weak negative interaction with the spearman value negative 0.097 for the saved portion of monthly income for future purpose. Invest in a minor sum shows weak negative interaction with spearman value negative 0.084. Weak positive interactions are shown in the investment in unit trust with the spearman value 0.026. Doing business by direct selling and online business also show weak positive interaction with the spearman value 0.058 and 0.051 respectively. By doing catering business, the spearman value shows 0.038, indicating weak positive interaction. Next is doing retail business. The spearman value is 0.037, which is weak positive interaction. Lastly, doing services business also shows weak positive interaction with the spearman value 0.055. However, most of the interactions are near to zero, means almost no interactions. And the next table, correlation between highest education level and income generating activities show weak positive interaction in saving a portion monthly income for future purpose. Investing in a minor sum and investing in unit trust with the spearman value 0.156 and 0.075 and 0.086 respectively. For doing business such as direct selling and online business show weak negative interaction with the spearman value negative 0.013 and negative 0.005 respectively. Weak negative interaction also shown the catering business with the spearman value negative 0.036. Then the retail business shows the spearman value 0.017, which means weak positive interaction. Lastly, doing services business also shows weak positive interaction with the spearman value 0.083. However, most of the interactions are near to zero, means almost no interactions. The next table, correlation between marital status and income generating activities shows weak positive interaction in saving a portion of monthly income for future purpose with the spearman value 0.062. Investment in amana sum shows weak positive interaction with the spearman value 0.019. Next, invested in unit trust, which shows weak negative interaction with the spearman value negative 0.078. Weak negative interaction also shown in doing direct selling business and online business with the spearman value negative 0.130 and negative 0.017 respectively. By doing catering business, correlation with the marital status is weak negative interaction with the spearman value negative 0.156. Same goes with the retail business and services business that show spearman values negative 0.119 and negative 0.047, which means weak negative interactions. However, most of the interactions are near to zero, means almost no interactions.
For the influence of socioeconomic factors on household income, we use Pearson correlation test to find the correlation. The correlation between gender and household income for the question 1. the p-value shows there was more than 0.05, indicate there is no significant difference between gender and household income from main employment. The correlation coefficient value negative 0.071 means between gender and household income from main employment there was weak negative interaction. For the question 2, the p-value shows there was no significant difference between gender and household income from a side job. Besides, correlation coefficient value 0.014 shows there was weak positive interaction between gender and household income from a side job. Next is correlation between education level and household income. For question 1, p-value 0.581 is more than 0.05, indicate there is no significant difference between education level and household income from main employment. Correlation coefficient value 0.021 means between education level of head of household and head of household income from main employment there was weak positive interaction. For question 2, p-value 0.321 show there is no significant difference between head of household education level and head of household income from a side job. Correlation coefficient value 0.039 shows there is weak positive interaction between head of household education level and head of household income from a side job. Finally, the correlation between marital status and household income. For question 1, p-value 0.818 is more than 0.05, indicate there is no significant difference between marital status and head of household income from main employment. Correlation value 0.009 means between marital status and head of household income from main employment there was weak positive interaction. For question 2, p-value 0.711 shows there is no significant difference between marital status and head of household income from side job. Besides, correlation coefficient value 0.014 shows there was weak positive interaction between the marital status and head of household income from a side job.
Lastly, I will be talking about the conclusion. So there are lots of different factors affecting family economic planning, especially after thoroughly analyzing all the data that we have received from all the respondents. We can see that most of the answers vary a lot. One of the factors that affect the economic planning of a family is whether they are single, married, or have children. Those who are single would have less expenditures compared to those who are married or have children, and they would also be more careful with their expenditures. Some of the socioeconomic factors that affect family economic planning is marital status affect family planning, head of household education level does not affect their income, married individuals tend to save a portion of their income for future purposes. In conclusion, family economic planning all comes down to factors that affect each individual, whether it is personal or general. We cannot say if a family is more economically ready and stable compared to another just from this survey, although certain individuals are more economically aware when it comes to future plans and their expenditures. Thank you.